back to another Real Talk movie reaction chosen by you guys for the month of February. This one is Wonka. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's go.
Come check out our Patreon account where you can recommend future movies and shows we should be reacting to. We have a poll running every single month where we introduce something new. 3 movies a month at least and 1 new show. So you can also gain access to all of our full reactions as well. So come check it out. Let's get to Wonka right now.
Things coming back around to the original one on there. The big surprise to me though was the Oompa Loompa. Very short, which is okay, even better, right? They made it work. Yep, and explained it. They made it work. I like that it was a Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
There's been a perfect casting for that. It was very funny. I like them two together doing what they do, and he saved the day at the end, which made for a beautiful friendship. And now we know the tale of how they got together to be working. Loved it. Loved the lore of that all day long. I love the story, the mystery of it, and of course we got it at the end. Was a little twist on there, and then it was a little happy resolution when she found her mom. I thought they all was gonna help out with the thing, but they don't, which makes sense because we don't see them later on. They just thankful to be out of debt. Thanks to Willie, but I can see how you can plant the seeds to why he's a miserable, sad old man later on in the original movie, right? And this one right here, I think started it just like remembering his mom, just like not there, and looking at what all I have done over all these years. I wish you was here to see me. I can see that being a little driving force of why he's just like, I'm still trying to be nice, but like I'm dealing with assholes too in the world, and it's just like I'm trying to, like, you know what I mean? And so I like that dynamic to really think deep in it, and to think that's what the writers were trying to get out of that, and it worked for me if that's what it was. The golden ticket, they planted that seed in there too. I loved it. The factory, all of it, man. All of the things that he went through as a kid, he used it again. Good day to you, sir. Good day to you. I mean, all that stuff. Excuse me. All that stuff happens later on in his life, and he remembers it all. And I thought that was just great, you know. And I like the cast. I like the writing of how funny it was as well. And so I just had a really good time with it, and the music was pretty good. So that usually gets me in the musical, that the music is not that good, but this was pretty good. And it wasn't so overbearing either. So from start to finish, loved it.
I was not expecting to love this movie. Honestly, I personally don't like the Johnny Depp version of this movie. I love the classic. Like, I watched the classic a bajillion times over. It was always like, you know, that feeling you're like, I so wish this was real. I so wish I could go there. And I thought Timothy
Chalamet.
Yeah, I thought he did such a great job of capturing that Willy Wonka. I like believed it so much that he grows up to be him. I feel like it just amazed me. I wasn't expecting to like his not his version, but essentially his version as much as I did. But I thought he was so charming. I love the fact that he couldn't read. I love the fact that he just blindly trusts everyone. And you can see how over the years he got jaded, to your point. The fact that, like, he created the same contract he ultimately got scammed on by having everything in the fine print.
Yeah.
All of that I thought was fantastic. It just aligned so well with the classic movie. And I love the little, you know, nuggets that were dropped as far as the golden ticket killed me, but I wish I could make it last forever, and like the gold stopper. Like, there's so many little moments like that if you grew up watching that original movie, it just brought you all the way back. The nostalgia was real, and of course the music. Saving the classic song for the end for Noodle to meet her mom was just, it just couldn't have written better. I loved it so much, and I also thought all the extra characters were really well conceived too. It could have come across really cheesy and corny and over the top, but it worked. It was so. I feel like this movie was so in its pocket with the full development of all the characters, and I absolutely loved Hugh Grant's Oompa Loompa. I thought that was fantastic. I so appreciate, too, they paid attention to the details and they explained that he is one of the shortest ones. They call him Shorty Pants.
Yeah.
I love that so much. And to your point, too, I appreciate the balance of the musical versus, like, the storyline. I think they use a perfect amount of music without making it too much of a musical, so that the story moved along as well. And where the musical portions happened made sense, and I feel like elevated the movie as a whole. But it was endearing, it was sweet. I wasn't expecting to cry, so that was a nice surprise too. Yeah. And it just made me honestly hope that they expand on this. Like, I would love to see how he collected all of his ingredients across the world before this point. Like, I feel like that would be entertaining. And then how did he bring the other Oompa Loompas over? Because, like, I mean, they didn't mention this, and Hugh Grant's Oompa Loompa didn't mention this either, but, like, in the movie, like, they were getting eaten by dragons or something, and he ultimately had to save them all before they went extinct.
Yeah.
So, like, I would love to see that play out, but I hope this movie's received as well as we received it, because I do feel like you could expand on this. And that I would be invested. But this brought me all the way back. I felt like this did justice to the original, and I enjoyed it completely. I loved it so much. So really appreciate you guys voting this one in.
Yep. All right. Well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk movie reaction chosen by you guys for the month of February. This one was Wonka. And until next time.